All right. Well, so welcome everyone. This is John and Vikki Downey. We are national marketing directors here in the United States, and we're excited to be sharing with you the global expansion that is currently underway in Europe. So very, very excited for so many countries that get to plug in to our incredible business opportunity. So we're going to share briefly about the products in the company, but really quick to tell you a little bit about us. Maybe you're like us. I had a job. John had a job. John was a police officer out here in Los Angeles. I had my own candle and home decor business, and I was extremely busy when a friend shared this with me. And on top of being busy, I was extremely skeptical. And I got some information. I saw the potential, but I was nervous. I honestly was nervous. I was with that company for 10 plus years. I loved it, loyal to it. And I just wasn't sure if this was going to be a fly-by-night company, to be honest with you, if it would be here 7 years later. And it is, because it was 7 years ago that we started in the United States. And John was the voice of reason. He was the one that told me, and our family, our kids too, they're also brand partners with Neora, that we've got to do this. You know, no one wants to look their age, men or women, that the fountain of youth isn't going away. It's going to go global. I truly see this because of the patents and the barrier of entry with those patents and our ingredients, that this is a legacy for our family. So I think both kids, because they were adults, our kids are a little bit older than maybe some of yours, but you know, you got to think ahead, think in the future. And this has become a legacy for them because it's also willable to your heirs. So we're going to jump in with the presentation now that you know a little bit more about us, to share with all of you guys.
Right.
All right.
So basically, you should just ask yourself, what if you could live the life that you want? Instead of living the life that's more or less dictated to you, you can live the life that you want. And me having a job, like Vikki shared a little bit about our history and our story. And going back even further than that, when I was in high school, I started a business, and it was a conventional business because I knew at that point I had a pretty good idea, and my dad helped me with this too, that you know, if you work as an employee for a company or for someone else, you're never going to live your dream life. You're never going to live the life you truly want. You may be comfortable. You may have a good, you know, a nice enough job that pays you well, but you'll never have time freedom and financial freedom. You'll always be working for someone else. And like you said, you may be comfortable, but you're not going to live your dream lifestyle. So I knew then that I'd have to have my own business. And I did run a conventional business for a number of years, and realized that that wasn't the way to do it. It was just, times have been changing for a long time now, and times now today have completely changed. So conventional businesses are kind of old school, and they don't really work as well as what we have to offer. But with what we have, you really can have time and financial freedom. Here, just what I was talking about, business evolving. If you think about it, we watch everything on TV now through either a streaming service. It may be Netflix, it may not be, maybe YouTube TV, maybe it's Hulu, Vudu. There's so many of them, but you're not going to the store, going to a conventional business, a brick and mortar store to rent a video, whether it used to be DVDs and VHS tapes and whatnot. Those are a thing of the past. When you take a taxi, I don't know, very few places now don't have Uber or Lyft. Lyft is another service like Uber. And the only places we can find taxi cabs are in cities where they've outlawed. They won't allow Uber or Lyft in because they're taking over. Nobody wants to take a taxi cab. Airbnb is huge out here in the United States. So basically, everything is kind of changing in business, and we're on top of that. And this is why what we do at Neora makes so much sense. Online shopping, think about it. We do most of our shopping just on the computer and have it shipped to our door. We don't go in a car and go to a store and park in a parking lot and walk into a store to buy things. It's so much easier just to do it from a computer. Neora has that business platform. It's an e-commerce platform. And basically who we are, if you look over to the left there, Jeff Olson, he's our founder and CEO. He's been in the industry an awful long time, and he's built many big companies. And this is kind of his last run. When he decided to do this business, he thought, this is going to be the business that I'm going to make a mark. I'm going to have the best business there is. I'm going to actually involve my family. His daughter is one of the she's the chief sales and marketing officer. She's awesome. And it's just so fun to find another business that involves their family like we've done. We have both, like Vikki said, both of our kids, and they're both adults. They're involved in this business. They're building their businesses just like we are. He was the author of a book called The Slight Edge. And The Slight Edge is basically a book of philosophy of life, how to live your life to the fullest. And it's by doing the little things in life. And it really wasn't written about this business because it was written long before this business was ever started. He wrote this book decades ago, but it's a national bestseller. And it's really a great philosophy to live your life by. He also started the Happy Movement, which is basically just to be happy, be grateful for what you have. And again, it's not about this business. However, it has everything to do with this business, if you understand what I'm saying. We've been ranked #1 by Inc. magazine, which has, in the United States, they track the fastest growing privately held companies, and they ranked us #1 in our category of products and services. We've done over $1.5 billion, and actually it's closer to $2 billion now in sales, cumulative sales. We've given over $5 million to charity. You can see the charities listed there. And that's been from day one that we've been giving back to charities. And of course, when I say we, Vikki and I didn't give $5 million. Neora has given back that kind of money because from day one, Jeff Olson and the rest of the people at Neora really realized that we need to also give back and be grateful for what we have. We're in so many different countries. If you look down there, there's a lot of countries that aren't even listed. This slide's a bit old because we're adding on all the time. So we've got Sweden, the UK, Belgium. Poland is one that's being added this week. Yeah. So you can see it's constantly adding countries to it. The Philippines don't show up on this list. So just know that wherever you're at, we'll probably be there very soon. And then we have some great products, and whoever invited you onto this Zoom can explain the products in detail to you so you understand what we have. They're natural botanical products. They're not loaded with chemicals, which is the industry standard. That was one of the things that we wanted to set ourselves apart by having holistic botanical products. And we have in the beauty and anti-aging market, that's basically, you might as well say that's $1 trillion market. And you can see we have some core skincare regimen products there. And then in the skincare lineup, we also have some targeted enhancers, and you can see the size of that space. And then now we're moving a lot into fitness, mind and body, and that's our EHT brain health supplement. And that particular space is growing very large and very quickly.
Yeah, so I just want to tag on there too, that we know in Europe, ingredients are really important, and you are such a holistic area, right? And so are we, but we're definitely the United States is behind that curve. And Canada was our first original country for international expansion, and they are the hardest with holistic plant-based products, meaning they will not allow anything into their country that isn't holistic, clean, and Europe is the same. So wanted to make sure you knew that that's what sets us apart from any other skincare and wellness company. I'm just going to rattle off a little bit about that. All our products are paraben-free, no synthetic fragrances, colorants, or dyes. They're gluten-free, no propylene glycol. Most are vegan, and most have non-GMO or non-GMO as well. We could go on and on. It's just truly natural, holistic products that you're going to be proud to represent and share with friends. These are my own photos, just real quick, shocking. That's my face. Yes, it is. So actually that brown spot on the bottom of your screen, if you look on my afters, it's completely gone, and it was our night cream that did it. Nothing else worked on my skin. This is 7 years later, everybody, and look at under my eyes, and I'm 7 years older, and my skin looks much younger, and my freckles have lightened. I'm actually of Danish and German descent. And actually, I have a little Swiss in there too, I found out from my mother. So I'm a lot like a lot of you. Here's our son. So we wanted to show you pictures of our family. Here's our son who had some scarring from acne. And his confidence was really gone. And because of Neora, we actually think it was brought into our life for him for that reason. The financial side has been incredible. So we know it's brought into our life for that too. But it's really something that's not just wrinkle, not just vanity. It's about confidence that you can give other people, men or women. And then our EHT brain health supplement, like John said, is our wellness product for the European Union. And it's truly something that I experienced firsthand. I had a concussion when I was in Europe, not even a year ago, 8 months ago. And I know I fell down 12 feet of stairs, and I know I wouldn't be doing as well as I'm doing if it wasn't for the brain health supplement. You can Google it. You can hear more stories on YouTube. My mother, who has early onset of Alzheimer's. We can't make any medical claims, but this product comes from 20 years of research out of Princeton University. By the way, we're the only company like ours in this business model that we have of relationship marketing that has partnered with an Ivy League university. That's huge. So 20 years of research on this product. The Michael J. Fox Foundation, the Alzheimer's Foundation, were all financial contributors to all of the research behind this brain health supplement. So again, not making medical claims, but my mom, I'll just tell you my mom's story. She's done a 180-degree turnaround with memory, focus, recall, all of those things. Our son uses it for muscle recovery. None of us have been sick because it helps with your immune system. So definitely all the products get back to the brand partner that invited you to get some more information on that.
And with your Neora business, you get free product, which is amazing to me because, like I said, I had another business before, and the manufacturers never gave me any free product. But with Neora, they don't want us having to continually buy product every month in order to sample, because that's how we get this into customers' hands and other people's hands, is just by sampling, because our product works and we know it works and we want people to actually try it and see that it works on them. So Neora will give you free product for that. There's a way you can get your own personal use products for free. There's so many different ways to earn money. There's so many bonuses we're paid. We're paid weekly, we're paid monthly. We're offered incentive trips. We just got back from the Bahamas just a few weeks ago and just had the time of our lives with other people that are building their Neora businesses. And here's what's great about it is you get your own business platform. It's like a turnkey business you get. You don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to build your own website. You don't have to make all of your own presentation materials. It's all there for you. And if you want to get started, here's how you get started. There's basically 3 options: a starter pack, a builder pack, and the premier builder pack. So if you want to build a business, the premier builder pack is the way to go. Because as you can see in the little picture there, look how much product you get. And that's what we do, is we get a lot of product and get more of those products into people's hands to sample, and you will have customers and other brand partners building this business with you. Like we always say, those are our little employees. So you get a bunch of little employees in a box. If you go with one of the builder pack or the starter pack, you're just starting with less employees. You still get the business platform, you still get the website, you still get all of that. You just have less employees. And then getting off to a fast start. There's a lot of numbers here, but basically what we want to show you is there's a plan for you to earn your investment back in the first 2 months. Actually, if you look at that, the 600 euro is the price of that starter pack. That's actually in this example, that's after 1 month. And you can see after 2 months, it goes up to over 1,000 euro, easily earning your investment back. So just so you know, we have a plan for it. And then there's the incentive card bonus. This is spectacular because most people, the second largest expense in their household is their vehicle.
Where'd your swimsuit?
So, and if you look there, you guys get a choice between Mercedes-Benz and Audi. We don't get the option. So we have Lexus here in the United States, but in Europe, it's these 2 cars, or you can take a cash bonus. Let's say you're already driving something that you love and you don't want another car. That's okay. You can take the cash bonus. And then we also have lifestyle rewards. So if you look here on this, there's lifestyle bonuses. That's part of our compensation plan. As you build your business, you'll find that you get more and more bonuses. We have different promotions that run all throughout the year. And then the happiness personal development part of it is amazing. And this applies to not only your business, but applies to your life outside of your business. And if you notice, I skipped over incentive trips to dream destinations. The reason I did that was this is the incentive trip to the dream destination for 2020. And this is available for all of you. And it's Cabo San Lucas. This is in Mexico. It's in Baja California. It is spectacular. Vikki and I have both been there. This resort that we're going to be going to, we haven't been to yet, but it is a 5-star resort in that beautiful location. And we can all be there together.
Yeah, and if I can just interject, a brand new person starting the business now can earn it easier than someone who's been in a few years. So you taking a look at this, there's a plan for that too. You get extra points and volume for getting started. So again, let the brand partner share that with you. But we just found out that Sweden, everybody's included now. We thought it was originally just Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Now Sweden, Belgium, Poland, they're all included in any other country that we add, but during the qualification period.
So basically, there's some choices we look at it here. There's choice A is basically become a brand partner, do what we're doing, help build this business, and we'll all see you in Cabo. And if that's what you want to do, make sure that you talk to the person who invited you and tell them, hey, I want to go to Cabo, because like Vikki said, we have a plan for that. And if you tell them you want to go to Cabo, we'll make sure that that happens. We will put that plan into action and run with you if you want to run. Or you can become a preferred customer, which is basically use the products, because once you do, you'll love them. And once you try them, you'll realize, wow, there is something very special here with these products, but there's a great business that goes along with it too. Don't forget about that. And the third option is this may not be for you. You may look at this and just say, well, I don't want any extra money. I don't want a Mercedes-Benz or an Audi. I don't want to go to Cabo. And I don't need any great products that are holistic. And if that's the case, then that's fine. Nobody's going to twist your arm.
Yeah, so thanks for jumping on. We're so excited about this. One thing we didn't totally share that we'd like to wrap it up with is, if it weren't for Neora, for us, taking a chance, investing, we came in at that big pack, like John said. If we hadn't done that, he wouldn't be sitting here today at 11 o'clock in the United States, because he'd be at work.
Yep.
He retired 9 years early, all because we took a chance. We just jumped on it. We took action.
Yep.
So thank you for having us. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.